What's up, heroes? My name is Clone, and welcome back to KOTOR. Today we're going to help out an old friend of Jolee named Sunry, who's on trial for murder here on Manaan. So we're going to have to go ahead and talk to the judges just so we can be selected as his arbiter. Those of you that do remember, when we were here on trial for murdering all the Sith, we needed an arbiter, and our arbiter was rather incompetent. So we're going to try to get to the bottom of this mystery. So let's talk to your honors right here. Your Honor Selkath. We are not free to discuss the incident. The incident being me murdering all of the Sith. Well, Your Honor, since you do ask, I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. I'm glad you feel it is acceptable today and to have an arbiter for the defendant. And I will certainly try to prove his innocence. I'm going to be of a very good use because I'm a Jedi. Jedi are supposed to be, neutral and third-party-ish and just kind of wanting the best outcome, and we'll get to the bottom of this as a non-biased third party at that.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
Help me, Asswad Dickwhistle, you're my only hope. Or help Sunry, Asswad Dickwhistle, you're his only hope. Alright, sounds good. So now we are appointed the arbiter of Sunry, so they're going to give us the rundown of what is going on here. So let's get this important information of what's really going on. Sunry was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Elora Huros. He has been charged with murder and is being held in the Otto City prison facilities. Due to his crippled status, he is being kept in a solitary holding cell. Probably a good thing. Witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Okay, so that hotel's over by the Republic Embassy. Interesting that such a murder took place essentially on Republic grounds here in Manaan. Elora was found dead of a blaster wound with incriminating Republic metal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It would be wise to review all information before the trial starts. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt. When it's put this way, he's probably right. It's going to take a little bit of time.
Too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Thank you, old man. We may also interview the judges to get an idea of pertinent factors in this case, which might not be a bad thing to do before we actually go to trial. I thank you, Your Honor, for the good luck. My first case, an off-worlder. Thank you so much. I'm going to go first thing first, talk to Sunry. He is our client, so to say, for lack of a better term. He's the defendant. Let's go talk to our client in the prison facility right behind us. Don't worry, Elora. Asswad Dickwhistle is on the case. Sir? Sir, this is locked. Thank you. Now the door's unlocked. I had to talk to you first. Why wasn't it just ready for me? Thank you for opening the door. Now, Mr. Sunry, I'm going to assume that is you right here.
Jolee, what are you doing here? Elora sent me, Sunry.
Many people have sent you.
This mess. The courts went and made
Davin sent us, really.
Just like old times, Jolee? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well.
Hey, old man.
I recall.
Can we get to the actual information? We have something we need to do. We're short on time.
Complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the Selkath seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Well, what makes you think that? Let's go over the evidence, then.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Elora there that night, but it's not what you think.
Well, what is it?
I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Elora into a double agent working for us.
It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith...
All right, so how did you manage to turn her into a double agent?
Had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given.
All right, what's the facts?
Brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things.
Yeah, but
See how my
still,
hands are
shoot a
shaking?
blaster.
How can
We
I
have
kill
to
a
look at
Sith
it this way,
warrior in
Sunry.
close quarters? I
It
ask you.
looks like there was just a blaster
They say
wound.
they
That's what
found
I
my
was
hero's
told.
cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with
If the
quickly.
Sith are trying to
Clear my
manipulate
name.
me, they'd be
Anything
dead.
else I can help you with?
That's what happened
I
last
want
time.
my Arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Well, let's see here. I'm just gonna... Let's clear up a few things here real
Go
quick.
ahead, ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
All right. The judges said you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left.
Okay.
The Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me.
Well,
It
that's
wouldn't
something we're going to have
surprise
to
me
talk
at
to the
all.
judges about
They've had
then.
info me since
How
the
did they
war.
know the
You
shots
should
left?
ask
But that could be
everyone
something
about
for the
that. They
witnesses,
might
which
admit
I'll
to
need to
helping
ask.
the Sith under pressure.
All right, well, I'll be going now.
Very well.
We're going to go to the hotel now. That we kind of talked to Sunry, got his idea of
Once you've
things,
gotten
and he
enough
knows
evidence
who's
to
going to be
trial,
representing him.
just tell the warden
So
we're ready.
now we just need to
Sooner I
go
get out of the cell, the
gather
better.
more evidence. Don't want to go into this unprepared. To the hotel on the Republic Embassy. All right, we have made it back to the Republic area on Manaan here, and we're back at the hotel. First things first, we're going to talk to the manager, or
You're the
owner,
one
whatever he
defending
is,
Sunry
Ignis.
now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Yes, you do. Tell me what you saw the night of the murder. Well, first, what do you know about Sunry and Elasa?
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going
I
on.
see. Tell me what you saw.
The Sith woman, Elasa, rented a room in the hotel. An
As you
hour
just
or
said
two
before.
later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't
Couple
run
hours
good
later,
'cause
huh?
He's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Okay. Could it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
Fair enough. You know, I'm not going to pay him off because that's a bad thing to do. Let me ask you something
do you
else.
want
Let's
to
see what
know?
else we can ask him. What about the witnesses? Who are the witnesses?
There were only two other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type.
Okay.
Normally, I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance.
How's that
The
chance
other is
going
a
out for you?
regular named
Is he really a good guy?
He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything
Okay.
else you want to know?
Nothing else for now. Thank
No?
you, though.
Okay.
You've been very
Need
helpful,
anything
Ignis.
else? I'm gonna be right
So
here.
our witnesses might be very questionable of character just for the fact of one's a Pazak player and the other's a Rhodian. So let's see here. First things first. Can I even get into any of the rooms? No, it doesn't look like it just yet. We're going to talk to Firth Me.
You with the Selkath?
Yes,
You
I
here
am.
to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
Well, I actually want to know a little bit more because you might tell me something a little bit more because I'm not a fish. What do you know about Sunry and Elasa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Elasa's room always, of course. Keep the
Okay,
rest of the building
that's
up half the night,
coinciding with
damn it,
Ignis?
Usually.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Elasa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons.
But it's implied that they were
If you
having a
think Sith
relationship.
Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master, you say?
Well, Elasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
I didn't see anything, and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
What if I ask again? What if I toss in 100 credits? Nah, I'll ask something else. Alright, what did you see the night of the murder?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately,
Which is a wise thing to do.
Go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alas's room, and Sunry running like the wind.
Wait, so Glooper was in the hall by Alas's room?
He
Interesting.
was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty. Yes, well, I'll be right here.
Well, thank you for all your questions. I actually might come back to you. You've pointed me in a good direction towards Glupor. The fact that he was in the hall is kind of concerning. Where are you? Glupor! Hey, buddy. What's up, dude? Yes, I do have questions for you, Glooper. I hope you'll be able to cooperate with me. I have questions about the murder. Right, what you tell the Selkath and what you tell me might be two different things. I want to just make sure you're comfortable. The Selkath can be a little intimidating. Alright, what did you see? Tell me what you saw. Didn't see murder. You did see the cripple. You saw Sunry. Not see anything else. Not in Sith Lady's room. What about Alas's room? Just curious to see what happened. No reason to go in the room. No one paid Glooper to do it. Okay. Did someone pay you to go into that room? Because you're kind of dumb and just kind of told me. Sith man came up to you, you say? Give good money to put a medal into his hand. Oh. Well, looks like you were bribed, sir. Well, it's unfortunate that you didn't recognize him. And he threatened you on top of everything? Well, I'll keep you safe. Don't worry about that. Well, thank you for that bit of information, Glooper. That was actually quite helpful. Let's see if Firth Me has anything more to say after this. Now you change your tune now that I ask you what you saw.
I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention.
Okay, so you didn't notice her in a cloak. You noticed her in a cloak, didn't pay attention.
Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open.
Uh-huh.
I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alasa had a Sith lightsaber under her
Oh,
cloak,
she had a
I'm
lightsaber.
not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a dark Jedi?
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are.
Understandable. It's a fearful thing.
I'll testify to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
You know what? That's actually some very helpful information. Thank you, Firth Me. I'm going to go back and we're going to have a little chat with Sunry if Karth will get out of my way. Who are you and why are you just waiting for?
You.
Me.
I hear you're investigating the Sunry Murder Trial, I wrote.
Yes, I am. How do you know that?
This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
Why are you being so cryptic? Why are you telling me this?
Let us just say that I'm an interested party, and that I have concerns.
That's
This
concerning.
murder is much more complicated than it may first appear.
It is a little bit
Sunry
complicated.
and Alasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail.
Okay.
See the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Yeah, I think so. Kinda.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it.
Okay.
They both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Oh. They just give it to me, you're saying, huh?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market?
Yes.
You'd have to be
Sometimes, maybe.
devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Well, all right then. That was, interesting. I don't know if I can really find anything in the Sith embassy, seeing as I've killed everybody in there. You know, since that mysterious man said both governments might be playing a part in all of this, I'm gonna go check out the Republic Embassy since I'm right here anyways. I don't think if I talk to anyone they're gonna be able to help me. I might have to just take a look here in the computers as well. So I'm gonna use Jolee here because he's got my best computer use for everybody. Open submarine bay doors. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna access the restricted data archives. Downloading Sunry Incident Archive. Okay. Computer screen switches to a fisheye view from some sort of small surveillance device. On the wall, a beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man, presumably Sunry. As she walks further into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. Great. That's not incriminating. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunry murdering Erlasa. Well, that's kind of that is a big thing there. So it's probably time we should talk with Mr. Sunry again. But first, his wife to see if she knew about the affair. Hey, Elora, I'm in the process of looking up for Sunry, but I have some things I have to talk to you about.
My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Can you tell me anything about Sunry?
Sunry he's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered the Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that.
She was shot in the back, though.
Older than the Sith woman.
Are you saying someone your age couldn't overpower a woman?
I'm a Jedi, and one who was living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
I'm listening, though, but I still don't see your point.
Hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Okay. Your husband might not be so innocent, Elora.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
I'm understandable.
I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. The man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask.
I do have some real evidence. While I've obtained it kind of illegally, I have some evidence. I still want to talk to you, though. Was Sunry having an affair?
Of course not. Yes.
Well, at least we have the truth out of there.
He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that.
What a dick move. What a dick move.
But inside, that's what it feels like.
I bet.
Seeing Erlasa last year, I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless.
Yeah, very careless. Everyone knew about it.
But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But
maybe, but I can't say that.
Still the man I loved. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
I don't know. He is a soldier. He has killed many Sith before. Your husband might not be so innocent. He has killed many Sith before.
That was a long time ago. In a war far, far away.
In a galaxy far, far away, you're saying?
Changed now. Settle down. Oh, just please. Prove his innocence.
Well, we'll see. Your husband might not be so innocent, Elora. Well, with that, we need to have a chat with our client. Oh, Mr. Sunry, I have some things to discuss with you.
Coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare
Very
walls.
true, Jolee. We do need to get the whole picture here, and I need to talk to you about some things, Sunry. You've not been quite honest with me. All right, let's go over the evidence.
Well, you know I was having an affair with Erlasa.
Yeah, I do know.
To break it off that night. But I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Elora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left.
That's not what all the evidence has
She'd
been putting
murdered
against.
when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Elora was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's crosser to Christ. Obviously, the Sith plan. I hope you can see how this. Anything else I.
All right. You're mostly telling me the same thing over. There's a few things we have to clear up, though.
Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Is that true? Uh-huh. Let's see. The judges said that you left after the shot was fired. Now we've gone over that. I know you're guilty, Sunry. Well, there was a Rodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manaan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who was hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manaan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a
This is
clear
true. He
sign
did
of
plant
defendant.
evidence, so we got to go over that.
Probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time.
Possibly.
Evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger.
Well, it does
doesn't
look like it, but we need to talk about this recording that I found.
Clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
All right. I know you're guilty, Sunry. I've got the Republic's data recording.
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know.
It's really not what it
I
looks
found
like,
out
though.
She was a Sith spy using me to gain information, but something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her.
That's low, man.
Simple, really.
That's really low.
But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. I found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence.
That's still not good, man. But the Sith found out the truth, didn't we? You should have known the truth would have come out eventually. You're nothing but a cold-blooded killer. You should have known the truth would come out eventually.
The Sith must have been spying on me and Elora, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent.
So why did you tell me she was a double agent and that you turned her?
Spies getting rid of all the evidence. So they planted their own evidence. Elora must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy.
That is possible, but still,
But when the cross
you killed
turned
her,
up on
man.
body, I knew the Sith had put it there.
That's not cool, though. You killed her while she slept.
What are you going to do?
You're guilty, Sunry. Confess.
You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of do.
All I
You
did was
killed
kill
someone in
Sith. How many
cold
Sith
blood.
have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds?
Granted, I've killed a
Thousands?
lot of Sith, but they've come attacked me.
You know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
Thank you,
I don't see how
Jolee.
the two of
Thank
us
you.
are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved to die.
Listen to yourself, man. Come on, man. Killing your lover while she sleeps is murder, even if she is a Sith. He's got a good point.
If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison.
That's
The
fine.
city
Better than
officials might
death.
even place KOTOR sanctions on the Republic embassy. Without KOTOR, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
You should have thought about that before you killed her. These are just excuses, Sunry. We both know you have to own up to your crimes. I suppose you're right. I won't expose you. No, these are excuses, Sunry. We both know you have to own up to your crimes.
No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of KOTOR in
Then
danger.
you
No, I
shouldn't have
won't.
killed her in the first place, man.
I may have done something stupid.
Yeah,
And it
you may
only
have.
be
You
worse
have.
For my standing by it, but I will not confess. If
All
you
right.
turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its KOTOR export privileges, and then we'll lose the war.
Don't
for
try to
sure.
turn this on me. This is all your
Send all
fault.
those
I'm
thousands,
supposed to be a neutral
millions
third
like
party to find the
Taurus
truth.
To their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong and you know it.
Karth, do you have anything to put in? You're just kind of standing
What
there
is it that
awkwardly.
you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jolee. I know what I did, but I also know what's at stake here. No, I'll rot in here if I have to. But I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to, but know what the consequences will be.
Yeah, whatever you say, man. I think we should just go to trial, go talk to the warden over here, and just get this over with. See what we might be able to do We're going to try to leave that evidence out because my sense of justice here, IRL, is telling me, you know, I really didn't have a warrant to get the evidence that really convicts him. So, can't really use that in trial. So I'm going to try my best and see what I can do here. All right, Warden, I'm ready to go to trial. Yes, let's begin the trial. Court is in session. All right, the trial of Sunry versus the Otto City Authority has commenced. The judges preside. Judges present and accounting for. I love how I'm still sitting there holding my poison blade of Nagasato and my lightsaber. It's like, yep, this is a normal thing in court. Do I have any opening statements? Well, I don't want to necessarily do that just yet. I'm still supposed to defend him as a third party. Sunry is guilty of murder. I have this recording as proof, which I illegally obtained. I will find Sunry innocent. You know what? We'll just go with this one. Oh, we have to start. That's my statement. I'm going to try to find him innocent. Third party. I do have the facts here, but I know what the facts is. But how I got all the facts is questionable at best.
It is an honor to see justice served, and I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
Little overzealous there, man. Calm it down. We're just getting started. I'm glad the Selkath are already turning against him, though. This trial hasn't even started yet, so let's go. Alright, first up, Ignis. Tell them what you told me.
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
There's a shadow of a doubt.
The is apparent even this early in the trial.
Yeah, I object because he said probably. It doesn't say he did, it said probably. Witnesses to the stand, starting with... Oh, never mind, we're starting with, they're just talking about it. At each witness, we have the opportunity to check on our status with all the judges. But I'm just going to go in blind with it. I'm just going to assume I'm doing a great job. I'm going to just plug right on through this because Asswad Dickwhistle is a pro at this. He can talk his way out of anything. All right, Firth me. Let's go first, man.
You are Firth me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Shut up, Sith. Objection, Your Honors. Relevance to everything. He is still a witness.
Of course, Your Honor.
Yeah, shut up. Ask your question.
What did you see the night of the murder?
Well, I came out into the hallway after hearing the blaster shot and saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
A very obvious point, Your Honors. The accused was seen leaving the scene of the crime after the blaster that killed Elasa was fired.
Well, that evidence checks out, and that statement checks out. It's my turn to get a crack at him. All right, Firth me. Why don't you tell them what you told me? Did you actually see the murder happen? Well, was the medal left at the crime scene not a little too obvious? How could Sunry have harmed Elasa? Elasa's a dark Jedi, isn't she? Well, first off, did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes? Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
But you still didn't see it. 1 point for Asswad Dickwhistle. Yes, I do have additional questions, Your Honor. Elasa's a dark Jedi, isn't she?
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection!
That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
No, it's important. I have several lightsabers on me. My companion has one, and he's a Jedi too. So that's important evidence. So shut up. No additional questions, Your Honor. Do I wish to poll the judges? No, not just yet. Nah. No, thank you, Your Honor. Call up Glupor.
Glupor the Rhodian, you were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elasa's room, didn't you? This is clear, then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elasa already dead behind him.
But he still didn't see him kill her. My turn to go to town on Glupor. Did you see Sunry kill Elasa? Isn't the metal at the crime scene a little too clue? Did you plant the metal on Elasa? You know what? Did you plant the metal on Elasa? Go ahead. Hey, shut up. That's not suspicious enough. You're doing that in court, telling him no? Come on, man. Out with it, Glupor.
Lies! Slander! I object!
Shut up. Keep your mouth shut, Sith. Glupor wonky. Yeah, so shut up, Sith. Any other questions? Let's see here. I have no additional questions here. I think we've kind of got everything that we need. Do I wish to poll the judges? No. I have my confidence. Ooh, Elora is next on trial. That's going to be interesting.
You, Elora, are Sunry's lawful wife. Your husband was a hero in the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was crippled in that war. Do you not believe he'd blame the Sith for his injury?
Of course he would.
I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elasa.
That's a little far-fetched. That's a bit far-fetched. Do I have any questions for Elora? Well, that is a very good question in and of itself. Well, we've gone over Sunry was a Republic war hero. He was a cripple. Could he have killed Elasa? And was it true that your husband was having an affair? I don't want to go into that just yet. That hasn't been brought up. That's going to add more motive against us. He was a cripple. Could he have killed Elasa?
He was a good man, but his injuries pained him terribly. But he always held on, always persevered. I don't think he could have beaten her or anything like that. But a blaster? I just don't know.
Yeah, there we go. Capable, yes, of holding a blaster, but not likely. I have no additional questions, because I don't see where the relevance is to everything of the affair. Nope, no polling the judges just yet. Prosecution, it is up to you now. Any further witnesses?
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors.
Fair enough. You know, they keep saying he's crippled. I wish they would have done something with the animations just to show that he is crippled.
Correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
Yes, it does.
Indeed. Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them.
Objection, Your Honor. Leading on the witness.
Every chance they get, killing millions of innocents?
Pure politics. Were you in Elasa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I knew she was a Sith. And she would be trying to pump me for information, of course. So I just simply turned the tables. I was working on her, trying to turn her over to the Republic side, trying to turn her into a double agent. But that's kind of ruined now that she's been murdered.
An obviously false story. I have proof here in the form of data
Oh.
that proves you were, in fact, having an affair with Elasa.
So you have a recording now, huh? Interesting that he presents a recording all of a sudden.
What's the use now? I had been having an affair with Elasa, it's true. But I realized my mistake and I was going there to end it, but I did not kill her.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
I don't think a blaster would be
I think
quietly.
you can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Yeah, shut your mouth, Sith. Is it my turn to talk to Mr. Sunry now? Because, yes, it is. Good. Alright, let's see here. Elasa was a spy, wasn't she? How could Elasa gotten a hold of your medal?
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Which we've already...
Supposition, Your Honor.
We already have the evidence of that. Blooper said it. Elasa was a Sith spy, wasn't she?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
I don't know. Still, a spy. Ah, the incompetence of the murder. Good, we're getting some of the judges on our side with this one. I have no further questions, Your Honors. Do I wish to poll the judges? No, I don't want to know their opinions. I don't think we're going to have any more surprise witnesses. No, Your Honors. It's time for our closing statements.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elasa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation of the facts will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Aha. Prosecution can shove it. No one actually witnessed the murder. Sunry is a cripple and couldn't have killed her. The Sith are obviously evil and set this up. Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her. Elasa with the spy and the Sith are framing Sunry. I'm gonna go with this one. But they do. The Sith do have a history of deception. Granted, I can't retort back and argue with the judges. The honors are above me. Any other points? Let's see. Do we have any other points? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we're going to end it with no one actually witnessed the murder, Your Honors.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
So, shut up. I make valid points, not speculation. Shut your mouth. Or I'll shut it with the end of my lightsaber. My arguments are complete, Your Honors. Make your deliberations. You know, I'm not surprised with that verdict of guilty. You know, no matter how much we tried with it, ultimately, he did do that. Oh, punishment is death. That's not good.
Sunry, no.
However, it's a big butt. Heh. not to provoke any additional tension. On with it, Your Honor. Hey, life in prison, you know what? I'll take that. Beats death. I'll be settled for that. He still gets his justice. Because this way, we still kind of preserve the Republic's line of KOTOR rather than he made a big no-no. This way, yeah, sure, they found him to still make a big no-no, but hopefully it doesn't have a big impact on anything else for the Republic.
I don't believe this. I mean, Sunry should be remembered as a hero, not as a murderer. That isn't right.
Karth, he did murder somebody.
Sunry?
I understand your disdain with this, Karth, or your disliking of this verdict, but, you know, in the end, he still ended up killing somebody, and we really just can't let that go. So we've solved the murder mystery on Manaan here. We get a level up for our troubles, so let's take care of that real quick. Let me see here. Just skills and whatnot. Persuade, because why not? And security. We're getting there. Powers. Probably going to do force armor, because that sounds really good. Add a +6 to everything. I like it. And that's going to be a great level up there. Get close to that light side. We're going to get really close here. And I'm going to end the episode here. Next time, we're going to wind up on Yavin 4. Going to do a little more shopping, and then we're going to go take on and continue on with the rest of the story, and hopefully bring the fight directly to Malik and get towards the end and take him out. As always, thanks so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.